Hi, and we're back. This video comes from MelanyMiku, and this is Nintendo's quirky history with cameras. Very excited for this. I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to, Game Boy peripherals. Super clear. Super clear. It's not busy, but it's not boring either. First off, I'm biased as hell. This gets an A+. This is a perfect thumbnail. I would click on this instantly. This was one of my all-time prized possessions when I was a kid. The Game Boy camera. It slipped in your Game Boy like a cartridge, but it was an absolute digital camera. It swiveled 180 degrees. You could take selfies before selfies were a thing. Howdy, creator! MelanyMiku is apparently in the chat. I would say mark your bingo cards, but we already marked it.
It is not a very controversial statement to say that Nintendo is a very quirky company.
They are.
The games industry would be very boring without
Oh god, Mario Wonder spoilers. I'm not this far yet.
them pushing through and trying new, weird things each generation. Not all of them succeed.
Can I go back real quick? As soon as I saw this image, I'm like, okay, we're gonna have ourselves a PNG avatar. And I was thinking, I better see your fucking arms crossed at some point. I better see a version of your character going like that. Melanie, you did not disappoint. Love that. Love that. I'm so happy you did this. Avatar feeling crossed. Love that.
For every Wii remote, we have a Wii Speak. For every Game Boy,
We have a Wii what? A Wii Speak? Oh, right. Was that the microphone that you plugged in the Wii?
Wii Speak. For every Game Boy, we get a Wii U gamepad.
We're only 22 seconds in, and you've used so many shots, so much B-roll, so many examples. It's giving good pacing. I'm gonna give you a good title because I would click on that title immediately. And again, super biased. Super duper biased. Okay, one more. Editing goes hard.
3D was another gimmick that Nintendo tried to attempt for a couple decades. The Famicom had a 3D accessory, then they released the Virtual Boy, and then...
No, wait a minute. I think you're going a little too fast. The Famicom had a 3D accessory? McSqueeze me sauce? What is that? Huh. I feel like the editing is great. I feel like it's a little too fast. And I know this is a 10-minute video. We're only 30 seconds in a 10-minute video. I'm sure you have a lot to say, Melanie. I wish you spent just a touch more time on I'm very intrigued by this. I had no idea the NES, the Famicom, ever dabbled with 3D. I know about the Virtual Boy.
Then they released the Virtual Boy,
right.
And they attempted to do 3D with the GBA and GameCube.
Oh, they did?
Before finally getting to work with the 3DS.
See, I wish you had examples of the GameCube and the GBA floundering with 3D, because I did not know that. You're giving all these fascinating examples. I wish you slowed down just a tiny bit, even if it would have taken longer to get to your main point about cameras. I don't know. I'm fascinated by things like that. I want to hear more about the 3D Famicom. Nintendo's got a lot of failures, and I want to hear about all of them. This is the perfect intro for a video essay. I don't even, you know what? I don't even want to watch. I don't want to watch anymore, at least here on stream. This is how you edit. This is how you familiarize your audience with what you're about to discuss. This is how you give a brief yet concise contextual history. Like if this popped up in my feed, forget the whole creator bingo aspect. I would watch this instantly. And you know what? I'm going to subscribe because I want more video essays from you. I'm going to say... didn't watch, but... I hope you talk about the Game Boy camera because it had a camera in it. Also, do they have it for Switch? And send. All right, cool. It's the worst comment I've ever left. This is like Lay Epic Crazy Sauce. It's in a friggin' arrow, Lois. The chances of this happening again are like 1 in a Graham's number. What's Graham's number? Look it up. Okay, Jack goes on tangent. Good title. Credit the creators. Creators in chat. And chat loves a vid. Let's go. We got ourselves a bingo. Okay, so let me select all the bingo cards and clear and scramble them. Let's switch gears a bit. All right, let's do a sketch. This video comes from SomePerSonGuy. Right off the bat, that's a solid username. That's a great username. I don't know how you were able to snag a username like SomePerSonGuy. Look at that. Solid username or channel name. That's what I'm talking about. SomePerSonGuy, are you in the chat with us? Oh my God. They are. They're here. Creator in the chat. Let's go. SomePerSonGuy, it is an honor and a privilege to have you with us this evening. This is Catan in a nutshell, like Settlers of Catan.
And then I said, no Pepsi.
Are these all the same guy? I think we're looking at clones. which is really cool. Really impressive. But you can tell like there's a little bit of a little cropping there with the elbow, and I think something funky going on with the finger. All me, haha, from SomePersonGuy 21. There you go, because the creator is in the chat with us. Before I continue though, I did forget to look at your thumbnail. If I were to see this thumbnail, coupled with the title, Catan in a nutshell, I'm not sure I would click on it. And here's why. There's not a lot happening in the thumbnail. And maybe it's this could very well just be a still from the video. You know, that's fine. And that's always an option when you upload a video. How do you convey what your sketch is about, right? Well, maybe you have like one clone of yourself on the left side of the screen, and then you have another clone of yourself on the right side of the screen, and in the middle, maybe like a tile or a piece, a game piece from Settlers of Catan. The title tells us this is about Catan, but the thumbnail doesn't say anything about that. So in the thumbnail, I want to see Settlers of Catan. That's something I would do with the thumbnail. So this one gets a C for could have used more Catan and clones. Here's what I would do differently. Just giving you some advice on the thumbnail, right? Because it's a jungle out there. When you're competing with like, you know, everyone else in the oversaturated market that is YouTube, you have to think like, will people click on this? In a sea of, you know, Mr. Beast clones and such, how are you going to stand out? That's why thumbnails are important. We have to go back to Catan in a nutshell by SomePersonGuy.
And then I said, no Pepsi, no buy.
I love that. That's very good. Choking on the Pepsi almost got me. It got me. Shit. Got me in the first 3 seconds.
This is bull crap. Nah, you can.
And thank you for censoring that, for our Lord.
Have them. I'm gonna get 20 more anyways. Thank you so much. Ooh, mama.
I've only played Settlers of Catan like once or twice in my life, so I don't know all the rules. I don't remember much of the rules. But what I appreciate is that it's not quite necessary, because you're doing a great job. Like, this is just storytelling. Like, screw the rules of Settlers of Catan. People in the chat are telling me this, and I'm gonna listen to them. I've never done this before. I have yet to give someone this Oscar-worthy acting, because it's hard to make clones of yourself and have them all exhibit different personalities. And gosh darn it, SomePersonGuy, you did it. Did the thing. You did the impossible. This is funny. That's a great shot. This is awesome.
Shut up!
And great timing. Shots like that, little moments like that, makes me think this editing goes hard.
Dude, if you would have just traded with the boys, you would have won the game.
Well, dude, look at all the points you got.
Nice overlapping. I love when skits have overlapping dialogue because it makes it seem more natural than like someone says a line, pause. Then someone else says a line, pause. You already know that. You're doing a great job with the overlapping dialogue. Makes it feel more natural, makes the video flow better. I see a lot of my like former earlier YouTube stuff in your video. And this is like, this kind of stuff was what YouTube used to be all about.
And now with all these ores and bricks, I'm gonna build myself 2 more cities.
And again, like shots of you like laying the card down on the table as you're like laughing. This is when it would be great to see an inserted shot, like an insert shot of the close-up of like the cards being laid out on the table as you're talking. Just things to like break up these shots. You know what I mean? When I do like ad reads and stuff for sponsored videos on my main channel, JJJacksfilms, I'm always worried about like, is this visually interesting? And I'm constantly like, is this enough B-roll? I gotta get so much B-roll while I'm going through the bullet points of like what the sponsor wants me to say. I gotta like really make sure that what I'm saying isn't too boring. So I'm visually throwing everything I can at the wall. So in a sketch, I think it would go a long way. Is this a tangent? I feel like I'm going on like 8 different tangents because I'm sure people playing bingo are like, God damn, this dude is talking. I would say that sticks to landing for sure. That's a great way. Like there was no magic. There was nothing like that beforehand, but in the ending, yeah, that sticks. Judas, I don't have sticks to landing. I'm going to say I do love this vid. I'm an old piece of shit that's been on YouTube for too long. And I remember a time where like videos like that was everyone's bread and butter, was my bread and butter. And this is exactly the kind of video I would make in like the year 2008, but I don't even have it. Jack Loves a Vid is not on my card. I'm just going to say, what year is it? Good old-fashioned comedy sketch. Yes. We have so many bingos. Here's what I would do differently.
They fly now?
Solid username.
Scratch that. Reverse it.
Credit the creators. Made Jack laugh.
Pronouns!
And finally goes on tangent.
No. Wait.
Yes, congratulations. That is indeed a bingo. All right, gamers. This, I think, will be our last bingo game of the night. This video comes from YouTuber RSK. How Beat Saber got me into K-pop. I swear, it's interesting. You know what else better be interesting? Your thumbnail. Creator in the chat? Excuse me sauce? Oh my gosh, can we give it up for the creator in the chat? RSK is here. Anyways, let's go back to the thumbnail. I like the color scheme, the red and blue, not just with the Beat Sabers, but like the background, you incorporate the Beat Sabers colors very nicely with the background. Here's what I would like to see though. A little more separation of what I assume is your face, the creator's face, from the background. Like this whole area is kind of like blending in with this person's arm and back kind of thing. I would like to see like an outline or something, shadow, glow, or outline, just to make it a bit more like obvious what I'm looking at. That would turn this B into closer to A territory, but I'm gonna give you a B for the thumbnail for Beat Saber is an epic sauce game. Oh, and look at that. We have chapter markers, idiot talking. If you're Jackson, oh shit, oh, that's me. Hey, that's me. I didn't even see that. That's so cool. Oh shit, you made me laugh. You piece of shit. You made me laugh before the video even started. That's cool as hell.
Oh, hey, you just caught me working on a little project I've been working on. It's nothing too big.
I didn't do that. That's masterful. That's a masterful fake out. That pause looked so real. That genuinely looked like my YouTube player pausing itself. That was beautiful. That alone, crazy effects. It's not like a crazy thing you did in like After Effects. Doesn't need to be. It was so convincing. It was so convincing. I'm gonna say vid takes an unexpected turn. Even though we're in the opening like 10 seconds of this thing, I don't care.
Get a load of this guy. Yeah, I recorded that video a long time ago. Since then, I've gotten a haircut, better understanding of this video, and still no life. Before we begin this, I just have a few things I need to say first. First off, this whole video was inspired by these people.
I know some of those people. We got Scott the Woz, we got Funk, we got Ted. The other two I'm less familiar with. I feel like I've seen this animator. Noodle. We have Noodle, and then who's this person? Garrett Williamson. I don't know Garrett Williamson. People are saying, hey, I know this person. Now, I saved that spot in case it's a creator I know who sent in the video and wants me to react to it and critique and etc. But I'm gonna give it to you because it's such a rare space. And, you know, obviously I've worked with Scott the Woz and I love funk. Like, sure.
March.
My drumline practice gets canceled after someone tells me that something fishy.
Animations?
As I was skateboarding home, my mom is texting my entire
What?
family, freaking panicking and telling my sisters to come home.
I'm shocked. I did not think this was a video with an animation. Now we can officially say this editing goes hard mode. Chat, you're loving this, right? I'm going to speak for you. I'm going to say chat loves it, and I'm going to say I love it. Someone in the chat just reminded me of one of our spaces. It's called aesthetically pleasing, and it's all the way down here.
BTS.
This is so cool. This perspective shot of them towering over you? How did you do that lighting? That's so sick. This lighting effect you did, I hate you for it. I hate you for it because I don't know how you did it. This shot, I wish I could do things like this because I'm not good enough with lighting to do things like that. And that's why I'm gonna give you the coveted Jack doesn't know how you did it. Do I not have it? I don't have it. This game's rigged. What a hidden gem this video is. Wait, how many oh, this is criminal. Okay, first off, I'm gonna like this. 185 views in 3 months. This should be 185,000 views in 3 days. I am disgusted. I'm gonna sub because you're very good at what you do. This is an A+ video with maybe not the best thumbnail, but amazing lighting effects, fun, bouncy animation, colorful animation, variable animation with a lot of variety.
She started listening to the music, watching the dances, and most of all, the men. They look like clones, but none of them are the original. My sister had got caught in what many call...
That's a beautiful line. They look like clones, but none of them's the original. That's a wonderful line. That's a fantastic joke. That right there just earned you writing. I don't want to watch any more of this video because I feel like it would spoil us. Didn't watch, but do they have Beat Saber for the Switch yet? There you go. Okay. And So stupid. Gamers, please watch this video in your own time. I've linked it in the description below. Creators like RSK need to be elevated. They are making top tier quality content, and they do not have nearly enough eyeballs on their content. So click below if you want to finish this 23-minute odyssey, because I sure do. Gamers, feast your eyes on this. Made me laugh. Hey, I know this person. Chat loves a vid. And finally, aesthetically pleasing. Congratulations. You just got yourself the last bingo of the stream. You did. And thank you so much for submitting your amazing video, and everyone else who submitted their amazing videos today.